Hey TrueFire folks, I just want to give you a couple of tone tips here that hopefully will be helpful for you. These are pretty obvious, you may have thought of them yourself before, but hey, why not share it? That's what I say. So even if we take what's generally considered a warm pickup, like the neck pickup, right? And if I play it with the volume and the tone all the way up, and and the amp set fairly straight, and I play, like something very stratty, it sounds really glassy and harsh to me, especially if I did really hurts my head, that does, right? Now, check out the difference. First thing I'll do is I'll just roll the tone down slightly, right? And let's play the same thing. Already, already a sizable difference, but even more. Now I'm going to take the volume down a little bit more, right? I'm putting the volume down to about 7, and I've got the tone on about 7, right? And suddenly it sounds about as warm as a Strat can, right? Especially if you're doing some sort of funk, right? I mean, you try playing that with everything up on 10, it's just going to take the top of your head off. So I like, and this is a warm pickup to begin with, right? But some pickups can be really harsh. Just experiment with it. Roll the volume down a little bit, roll the tone control for that pickup down a little bit, and try that as your rhythm setting and see how you get on. Now, I also want to give you a tip about playing with gain, right? And in this case, let's use the humbucker as reference, right? So one thing I would do with a humbucker is I tend to run the treble and the mids on the amp really high. Sometimes all the way up, right? I crank the presence up, and then I take the tone control on the humbucker pickup and put it down to maybe 5, right? And the reason I do that is because it gives you control of when you want to use kind of like a treble boost, right? So if I'm playing just, let's see, right? It doesn't actually sound too muddy there, but if I wanted to brighten it up a bit, I can just reach down and bring that treble up. If your treble is maxed out on your guitar, then you've got to get over to your amp and start fiddling with it in the middle of a song, which is never good, right? So it gives you a lot more control. I also like the sound of, when the treble's down a little bit. It's a real big kind of sound, So experiment with that, with a humbucker, taking the treble control on the tone control on the guitar, putting it down, cranking the tone and the mids on your amp, and also just generally riding that volume control on the guitar. I never play with the volume all the way up. That's a personal sound I like, but I just think it warms things up a little bit, makes it a little sweeter. Experiment, and let me know how you get on with it. Thanks.